Most of you have heard one side of the story. It's time for you to hear my side of the story. I told my then husband that I cheated on him because I felt like, hey, I did this in Nigeria and this is a new life. I'm sorry that I did that. You know, I was very stupid, young and naive. But he made me regret it every day for the rest of my life. And I'm not even going to talk about all the things that he did to me physically and emotionally.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl again, Zion, and I'm here again with another video. You guys, the Kora Obidi story is not dead yet though. That story never died. I watched a video. Okay, you guys know that Nancy Umeh is in town, right? In town. She's in the US right now, straight from Lagos. Nancy Umeh is Kora's elder sister. So y'all remember when this whole drama started? A lot of people were crying for Kora, like this is a time that she needs a family member around her, especially after she revealed that she don't have any family member around. Everybody is back at home and she's the only one here. So a lot of people were like, oh my God, this is the time for a mom to come, or a sister or a cousin or somebody to just be with her. For a woman that just gave birth, 4 days after, or not even up to a week, a bomb was dropped on her by the husband that they were getting a divorce. I don't want to go into the story because you all know the story already, right? So Nancy Umeh is here. It's in the United States. It's with Kora. The previous video that I made, I think you guys saw that video. It was Nancy, that was Nancy talking. And y'all know that Kora is talking right now, right? When this whole thing started, Kora was not talking. In fact, when I vlogged about it the very first time, I was a little bit biased because I had Kora in my mind like, what kind of a girl is this? What, you know, you have a man that is so good, takes care of you, looks after the, you know, with the children, supports you, you're in labor, he's there with you from beginning to end, and blah, 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 patati, patata. And then I was a little bit biased on Kora. And that was just because Kora was not talking. Y'all can remember, she was not talking. Mr. Dean was going around and, you know, being flippant on social media and bought the thoughts of everybody. Y'all watched the video that the sister dropped, right? That Dean actually said that he was going to come out and talk first, so that to buy the minds of people, to have people on his side. That's what Dean did. This whole thing Dean is doing is pre-planned, is planned. He's acting up. Y'all know what is going on right now? Kora is speaking, guys, with the help of her sister. She's not silent anymore. She's starting to talk and she's dropping bombs. I'm going to play a video that she was talking with her sister. And
hey people.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to my live.
Welcome to our life. You have to sit back.
Welcome to our live. For those of you just joining, my name is Kora Obidi, Nigerian singing, dancing princess here in Hollywood, California, and
My name is Nancy.
this is my beautiful sister, Nancy Umeh, all the way from Lagos. She came in yesterday, and I'm just gonna let her take over.
Okay, how are you all doing, people? Hi. The point of this talk that we're having today is just for her to gain some clarity, some sanity, some peace in her life. And before you go ahead and say, oh, this sister, oh, always online. Look, when it happens to you, when this sort of thing happens to you, go ahead and bash your family. Don't be there for them. Don't support them, okay? Do the Nigerian thing to them. Ignore them until they die, right? That's what you want. But that's not what I'm going to do to my family. I'm going to stick to my sister. I'm going to support her in every way that I can, okay? And this live is just, it's important because I flew all the way to LA to get my sister to the point where she is right now, because she really did need me, okay? And if you have a problem with that, I suggest that you leave my life. You leave this life right now. If you have a problem with family sticking with each other, supporting each other through very dark times, please leave this life, because that's exactly what this life is about. I want her to tell her story, because you all have given advice, so keep quiet, do all that, but this is a human being, right? This is a human being that is feeling things. She's seeing what the internet is saying. This has been the most dragged divorce in the history of divorces. It's been 2 months, and she needs to clear the air, she needs to clear her name, and she needs to say her truth. That is why we are doing this live today. I'm going to ask her some questions. She's going to answer you guys with receipts, because she's the queen of receipts. And that's what we're going to do today. I want her to clear her name. So and that's why I flew all the way here.
My sister was sent by my family to LA to clarify the air and basically for us to speak. Most of you have heard one side of the story. It's time for you to hear my side of the story. I was putting this away. I told you guys initially, because I love you guys and I always tell you guys what is going on Unadulterated Honesty. I told you guys that when I was feeling better, in a better place, I will come and say my truth. This is it. So come on, come all. This is it. And we're going to talk about this. Yep. It's going to be one and done. And it's going to be, on to the next after this. I needed my big sister here because she's my big sister. She has always been my big sister.
Yep.
And I was not in a mental place, had the mental capacity to even deal. At that point, I had just given birth. Now I'm a little rested. I have my big sister here. I feel safe enough to tell the story, my side of the story. So you guys have heard one side. Here's the other side.
So, how did you find yourself here right now? Because, you were happily married, 3 months ago? Or were happily married online 3 months ago? So, what's happened? What happened to you?
To the best of my knowledge, I was happily married, I was pregnant. We were not having as much as we were because but to the best of my knowledge, I was happily married. We've had our own ups and downs, as every couple will. But to the best of my knowledge, we were good.
Okay. So, it looks like for a whole month, a lot of things were being said online that I really needed to clarify, because the moment you Google Kora Obidi's marriage problems or divorce, the first thing, it's on Google, the first thing you see is, it's, a blog post about you being a chronic cheat. So, how true is this? By chronic cheat, I mean someone that is constantly cheating on a husband, who deserves to be divorced, because every single time, every single time, there's a justification for whatever he's doing. It's always, how will you feel if you were cheated on? There's no way you wouldn't insult her in front of the children too. That kind of stuff. So it's always the defense is always based on the fact that it's been put out there that you are a chronic cheat. So how true is that? And what do you have to say about that?
I'm not a chronic cheat. I am far from a chronic cheat. I'm just a woman who was honest to her husband. Before I came to America, it was during the Trump's tenure. I was very do I even want to live in America? I have my career here in Nigeria. I don't know if I want to move. I love this guy, but I'm not sure. I was very, very indecisive, and I tasted from Pandora's box. I had an affair. That affair lasted 1 date. I felt bad about it, but I had not moved to America. Upon getting to America, I was very, very sad that I had made that mistake. with the guy that I love. And I told him the truth. I said, hey, I had an affair in Nigeria and I don't want us to ever have secrets. So here's the deal. I had an affair before I got here. He was like, how can you cheat on me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm sorry. This was before I ever got here. I came to America on a fiance visa. So when I got here is when we got legally married. And I told him, I'm sorry. He said, you cheated on me. I said, I don't want to leave you. You're the one who I love. And that was that about that. However, for the duration of my marriage, I think that was the worst. That was the worst thing that I ever did for myself in that marriage, because I was trying to have closure with this man, but I just shot myself in the foot with that.
Okay, so we all know it's very hard to forgive cheating. I wouldn't. I already told you guys before, I wouldn't, because I just feel like, people are very aware of what they're doing at every point in time. But what was his response to this apology?
He said, okay, he's fine with it and we can go on, but then after that, it was not fine, because he would go out, he would get drunk, he would come back, he would call me all sorts of names.
Okay.
I don't want to, should I go?
Well, yeah, I think we understand the
Share some things. Remember, Dean came on and accused Kora of cheating. That cheating happened long time ago. But Dean, and then now he's saying that Kora cheated with Athena's pregnancy when she was 4 months pregnant. Guess who is being busted right now for cheating? Dean, with a Brazilian. And the girl sent pictures or video to Kora. If you watch the video, I'm going to play very well. Watch it to the end. You see on the computer. She's going to show it on the computer. You guys, that is why it's not good. And I'll say it, and I do apologize that it's not good to judge somebody or book from the cover. Don't judge one side of the story. Hear the story on both sides before you judge.
Well, the thing is, what I want to actually talk about now is something that has been going on. When this divorce thing started, there was this rumor about his mistress and how everybody was talking about, oh, but he has an 18-year-old.
Mommy, what? A cookie.
The cookie, yeah.
So,
Yummy.
this guy has an 18-year-old mistress, and I kept saying, oh, what is this news, all around social media? They were like, oh, but his girlfriend, his mistress. And I'm like, okay, who is this person? And I asked my sister, are you aware?
I'm hungry. What?
Come.
Egg?
I asked my sister, are you aware? Are you aware of this?
So.
Am I aware of the
Are you aware of this situation? And she said to me, well, it's not been verified. And then this supposed mistress reached out to me, and I'm just gonna let her do her thing. I'm gonna sort June out and I'll be back. But she has evidence. She has evidence of everything that has happened. The truth is, this guy is projecting all that he has done on her. Okay, so everything that he has come out to say without any evidence whatsoever, screenshots of nobody's number, just screenshots of things without any evidence, it's a projection of exactly who he is. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it to her to drop the receipts, because she needs to clear the air, and I'm here as a big sister. I'm here for only a few days, and I need to leave my sister in a state of mind where she's not even scared, because this girl is scared she's scared. She's like, God, I can't even say anything, because it's like, oh, my own country people are against me. Black people are against me. Everybody's like, ooh, just shut up, take the abuse, keep your mouth shut. Well, after all, you got this and this and this and this. But nobody is really talking about who this person really is. So I'm just going to leave it to her to show you the receipts of his affair, of, all that he has done. He even said, oh, I love my children so much, but these children are mistakes to him, according to his mistress. Okay, so it's like, what's going on? And this is verified. This lady is aware. She's reached out to me. She's reached out to my sister. She's angry because she was promised love. She was promised, a divorce. She was promised all sorts of new life from Brazil. She never got any of that, and then she has been blocked from his social media, and she's really angry about that. So that is why I'm going to leave her to do her thing. Show you the receipts so that you guys know, because when people are accusing people of cheating and destroying people's names online, it's not funny, okay, at all. I don't want to go on Google and Google my family and see that somebody is accusing someone wrongly. All over YouTube, all over Google, Instagram, everywhere, it's like, oh, this girl is such a cheat, she's a cheat. But then the person who is cheating chronically to the point where, anyways, I'll let her do her thing so that you guys can see the truth. And this is all evidence. The evidence is there for you guys to review. So, Junie.
Okay. I'm not gonna cry. This is not a crying video. I have my big sister here, so why am I crying? I'm not crying. Kora is not the crying girl. Kora is just the girl who is coming to take back her narrative. Woo! Take back my narrative. I am not a chronic cheat. I am not a narcissist. I am not all those things that he said online. He is those things, and this is why. They have been... I lost a pregnancy. They have been proof beyond all reasonable doubt that I was in an abusive relationship. He came online and said, I'm getting a divorce, and as soon as he did that, straight into I'm tired of the narcissism, you're this, you're this, and all of that stuff. I was just a woman who was just trying to save. I'm just a black woman who was building a brand and just trying to make it in Hollywood. And this man, I met him in Shanghai. It was almost like he was so good to be true. It was like he was a dream come true. This is one video. Of he and his mistress in Brazil. I want you guys to
Wait, I think you should just read it.
So it says,
no, okay, so I like what she did, because when she reached out to me, she said, oh, I know you're going to think this is fake, but then and then I think you should actually post these things whenever you're done, so that everybody can see, and then we can just clear this out once and for all. Nobody at this point cares what anybody's saying. I'm just here to clear my family's name and to get my sister in a very perfect mental state before I go back. She cannot stand the lies online, and whether I like it or not, yes, we are social media people. This person has put her life online, and you were seeing it. Everybody is judging, everybody has an opinion. And if you are going to go ahead and bring your own sister down when it's your turn, that's good for you. Nobody cares. So listen, this is all evidence from the mistress who has been with him, who is obviously hurt, and who has come to tell us that, look, he promised me to be with me. He promised me all sorts. And at this point, we need to clear the air. That is what is going on now. I need her to play or read, but just so you know, that's his number. She did go get a screenshot of his number, did a screenshot video of his number, and the chats that they've had throughout his time in Brazil. They practically slept on the same bed. That was his mistress.
In her words, they slept so much together, she thought she was gonna get pregnant. This is a chat. He said, "What's up? Everything okay?" They're basically just talking about all the things they're gonna do in Brazil and how it's gonna be such a fun day. He goes on to say that he got me pregnant as a mistake, and that Athena was a mistake. So he comes online and he says that he's divorcing me because I dislocated June's shoulder, but he tells his mistress that my second child was a mistake. Basically, this is another video of their chats together.
She fall in love someplace like Barcelona.
Okay, so this says, we can go somewhere at night, but not downtown. I want to do a different neighborhood. You can hang out with me anytime you like. I like you. I like you too, honey. So I'll think about a party for one night. What party? You know, it's just basically months and like days and weeks of affairs while I was in Lagos and he was in Brazil, and he swore on his kids, he swore on his daughter's lives that he has never cheated on me. He has never had anything to do with anybody. I'm the serial cheat. I am the narcissist. I am everything, but there's no one single evidence. Take notes. He
Mommy.
not also cheated on me physically. He also cheated on me cyberly. He would have constant video calls and all sorts with all sorts of women, and I would find these chats on his phone, and he would be like, "No, it's nothing." You know, this was what I was constantly dealing with, and he went on here to call me all the things that he called me, and you guys believed it. You guys believed it so quickly, even after I was still bleeding. I just had a baby, guys. How could you just believe it? It broke my heart that men alike were just telling me, you are this, you're that, you're this. It really broke my heart. This is a chat. She was saying, how can you do this to me, basically, and that's where he said, Athena was a mistake. So this is me clearing the air, guys. I am not the cheat, and there's evidence. She reached out to me and reached out to my sister. She's indeed hurt by him, and it's sad because she's a woman like me, and she's just 18 years old.
She's 19 now.
She's 19 now,
She was 18
but
when-
she was 18 when it happened. That is in case you're like, oh my God, it's just a picture of them together. Why are you saying that he cheated? But yeah, feels good to be exonerated. Do not believe everything you see online. And I chose this path to share my life. I knew there were going to be consequences. I wasn't naive to that fact. However, I thought that I had a strong family unit, you know, and we were like, I was honest, and I told him everything, and I wanted our bond to be unbreakable, you know. If I'm gonna be honest, Brazil was after he learned that after I was honest with him, and I told him, hey, I did this before marriage, and he did this in Brazil. But what I know for a fact is he swore on his kids that he never did it when he got back from Brazil, and it hurts that he said that his daughter was a mistake. Other than that, I wish everyone a good life. I wish we all succeed in our endeavors, and I wish God gives us the strength to be the best parents to our kids. Unfortunately, it had to end this way, and because he went online to say he was divorcing me and just said all these horrible things just right after I gave birth, I was not able to be in the right frame of mind. And I'm just grateful that she reached out to me with all of this pictorial evidence and evidence of the chats and everything, which I will post. I'm just grateful for that. But yeah, I'm in therapy. Therapy is good, guys. Get therapy. Therapy is what is helping me regain my voice, and it's helping me find my opinion again. For those of you who are still not believing the woman, because it's easy to say, shut up, woman, sit down in the house, sit down in the abuse, and it's okay. You don't have to, but this is an official declaration of the fact that, hey, I'm not a serial cheat and I'm not a narcissist, and this is just life 101. So if you learn anything from my story.
So I'm here to be sure that you are okay. There's been so many messages. Oh, I'm scared for Kora's life. I'm worried. There's no need to be worried. It's good for everybody's bum to be outside. Let everybody's linen be washed outside, not just one person's linen. And the reason I've been speaking out is because I'm not going to Google my family and see trash about my family from somebody else. No. He came out to say, oh, sorry, it wasn't accurate. The first thing he said about being a serial cheat was wrong. And then he went ahead and doubled down on that false, presentation, and just gave the world back-to-back lies without any evidence. So this is us saying that, look, all those things are projections of him. He's himself projecting it on others, assuming, oh, if I cheated this way, then you definitely cheated too. But no, not everybody is the same. And if people are honest enough to tell you, okay, this happened in the past, and you forgave them, then you don't have any right to go and tarnish an entire family's image online for something that you claim you forgave her about. Okay, so this is just setting the record straight. I hope you all have a fantastic day, night, wherever it is you are. I'm happy that she was able to do this. This girl has been scared shitless, very scared of doing anything, saying anything. Oh my God! But like, listen, this abuse is gone. I keep telling you, it's ended. Okay, this marriage is dissolved. There's no need to be scared anymore. All right, this is a lesson to all young women out there. If you've lost your voice, find it. Get ready, get your mind ready, and say your truth. Especially when your family, your life, everything about you is so public. Say your truth. Let these children grow up. Let them Google their parents and know that, okay, everybody, no, shall it's not just one person. I know I'm just kidding with you guys, but like, it's not fair for the narrative to just be twisted when the person who is doing all the talking is indeed guilty. Okay, so that's what we're here to say. It's the evidence. Whatever you want to do with it, do with it. I know it's a lot of food for bloggers, but yeah, she's in the right place of mind right now. She's said her thing. Anybody that wants to go and refute anything, she can ask the mistress. She's there in Brazil, she's hoping to come to LA to get married to him. Go ask her. She's happy that she has been unblocked to continue her life with him. But like that happened. It happened, unfortunately, and it's unfair that only her gets the heat. Okay.
As of the time when he asked for the divorce, he came to the house while I was feeding Athena on my breast. He yanked my phone from my hands and deleted all the pictorial evidence of abuse. The only thing that I was able to get was the ones that I had sent to my sister in tears, as she sent them back to me for the courts. So thank God that this is finally coming out, and yeah,
I think that's enough.
Yeah.
You feel better? Okay guys, thank you all so much for joining. Yeah,
Painting Kora a very bad person, saying all sorts of things about Kora. In fact, he brought me into liking him. Like, oh my God, I made a show that I did with Mommy asking for a friend, and I even said there that Kora, I even said some things that I was, you could tell that I was taking the inside. All because Kora was quiet. And now Kora's sister is in town. She's in the United States at Kora's place. And Kora is speaking now because she has that support. Now remember when Kora made the video and said that a time is going to come that she's going to talk. As for now, she's not going to be talking. Back then when she said that. And this new video now, she's saying that she's in a mental place right now to talk. Guys, when you're having problems, for the siblings that they don't get along, this is a learning lesson for all of us. For the siblings that don't get along with each other, when you have problems, you need your siblings. You need you need each other. I'm so glad that Kora's sister had to fly 20 hours all the way from Lagos to come and support the sister. Give the sister moral support. Be with her. So she can regain herself mentally, morally. And now, if you see the way Dean is talking, he's so angry. He's so upset. And I'm going to play just a little bit for you guys to see. And then the rest I'm going to upload it for you guys to watch. You can tell from the facial expression, the movement of his mouth. I'm not a psychologist? How do you call those people that read into facial expression or whatever? But you can tell that Dr. Justin Dean is so upset, so angry. And listen to what he had to release right now about Kora. Listen to what he's saying.
I never physically assaulted Kora. And there was restraining order, and she lost. You all saw me have my kids. I was able to prove that it is not true. I never physically assaulted Kora. She constantly was trying to get me to, but I am not a physically abusive man. Have I called her names? Yes, I have. Why? Why would I call her names? Because she told me that Athena may not be my child. And then I found out via text messages that I received from the girl who she Kora cheated on when she was pregnant with Athena. I have text messages proof, and I've talked to the girl who gave me the messages, who ended the engagement with her fiance of 7 years or whatever it was, because she had slept with a pregnant woman. 4 months pregnant. She was sleeping with other men. And I have proof. I'm not going to post it. I didn't even want to talk about it. But that's what she's carrying on about. She's carrying on, and she's trying to destroy my reputation. She's violating the privacy of our kids. She's saying lies about me. She's purgatory in court.
But you started it. You started it, Dr. Dean.
You go to jail for this stuff.
Jeez.
As far as that girl in Brazil, she is my friend.
Guys, did you guys hear that? Now he's there ranting about Kora is trying to tarnish his reputation. This whole thing started. He was the one that started this whole thing. Came on social media ranting about Kora and saying Kora was a narcissist, a cheat, a this, a that, a sister, a llama, same chick. Vermont. I don't like when some men, they get like this. You said derogatory things about your partner. You think it don't hurt. When they start talking and saying things about you too, then you start feeling it. And you get all upset. And now that Kora started talking, I see things differently. I am now hearing the both sides. Kora said on one side, I don't think she's done this. There's some things that I feel like Kora is still holding back. Maybe because she's thinking that it may still be a little bit of chance that they may come back together, but I don't think so. Because the girl looks like she's moving on. Y'all should watch new videos of Kora. She's moving on. She is. Because she was first in a place where she was afraid. She was scared. She couldn't talk. She didn't have any support. People came online with bashing this girl. We all know it's what she does. She dresses half naked and she makes videos. She calls herself the Nigerian dancing princess. Hello? That's who she is. We accept her like that. Dean, before you got married to her, you knew she was like that. She was already like that before you got entangled or you got married to her. And now you're talking about how Kora cheated with you. I have a video of you said Kora cheated on you at the beginning of the relationship. Now he's talking about the Joe guy in Nigeria. And then today, because Kora started talking, today he's saying, this video he made about 6 hours ago, today he's saying that Kora cheated on her, on him, when she was 4 months pregnant, and that she was organizing threesomes. Oh, God. See, may your ex-husband no come be like this. I'm telling you. If you break up with your boyfriend or your husband, make you not get that kind of one where they talk like this, because this man talks. Dr. Justin Dean speaks like a woman. I'm sorry. Hey God. Y'all want to hear him again? Not again, but do you want to continue hearing what you're saying? Let me see if I can play what he keeps saying. Okay.
She's purgatory in court. These are felonies. You go to jail for this stuff. As far as that girl in Brazil, she is my friend. And she's about to put out a video that she was paid to say such things. She was my friend. It was a big group of friends. We'd go out and party while Kora was in Nigeria sleeping with other men. I have proof. Plenty of proof. I don't care to keep arguing about this. I'm trying to co-parent in peace. I am not physically abusive. Have I? For days? Absolutely. It is something that I've done out of extreme frustration. She has told me, and again, I have proof that she was going to kill Athena and then divorce her. This is the kind of stuff that I'm dealing with on a constant basis. She has told me to kill myself on several occasions. She's told me she's going to kill me in my sleep. And I have text message proof of all of this. So this is what she's doing, and I have text message proof of this as well. She's trying to destroy my career. I have text messages of her saying, "You will never work again." All because I said...
I'm going to end the video here, you guys. If you're here, you've not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications for alerts on future videos up on this channel. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next live or my next video. But until then, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, stay out of trouble, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye, guys. Bye.
You